busting out, getting bets, and that's what they're all been trying to do, you know, because he's thinking, if I can get this man angry, get this man mad, then he'll deviate from his game.
Boxing, former champion versus current champion to decide who is numero uno on these shores. Now, before they throw hands May 9th and duke it out, they're going to duke it out verbally here. Clocking everyone.
There's a lot of being talked about right now, but I can't wait to put him to sleep.
In your mind for the past how long, and now you're talking to me like that. It's just
Is this fight going to go into deep waters? What do we think?
Nah, first half done.
I'm sure we're gonna
Are you bleeding?
I don't like things like that. I mean, it's ridiculous, and you see these scuffles and all this nonsense at press conferences, and that is where it goes wrong. There's a little cut. I don't know how bad it is. I've not had a chance to speak to him.
Look, I'm a stand-up person. I respect those that respect me and that show me respect and behave respectfully. From the interactions I've had with him on a number of occasions, it's not been that. So I don't mind a bit of back and forth, a bit of boxing. Like, the game's the game. I'm not fussed by that. It is what it is. But ultimately, there needs to be a level of respect there, and hold yourself properly, act properly in the right situations, and those things haven't been done. So no, there's not.
That, because that's a little bit naughty, because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on it, on his.
That's all that. Talk is cheap. I normally got a lot to say, but you know what? I choose to be silent today. I want to talk about today and what's going to happen on the 9th of May, and that's all. Talk is cheap. Daniel doesn't have to prove nothing. He's only ever lost to one man twice.
Full of confidence for this one. Full of confidence, you know, raring to go. And I've got to take his all. I'm going to be the first man to do it. And, you know, I'm just can't wait to go, man.
How's the fight go? Well, I think it's obvious to see that I'll knock him out. Like, that's easiest to say. That's known. It's just whether I want to do it early or I want to do it.
I look up to him a lot. I'm very proud of him, all the things he's achieved in life, and I think my brother will win. Obviously, I think he'll win by knockout, to be fair.
There's not much to say that hasn't already been said. And I guess on that point, the main thing to say is don't blink. It's because, look, my fans, my supporters, everyone here at Ipswich, especially here at this ground, the fight I had here was probably synonymous with that of don't blink, because all in a second, the fight with Justice Hooney was upside down, it was on its head.
He did land with a shot at the end of the first round, but since then he's not managed.
He's just come out against a good fighter, that's all that's happened.
So many hovering around, waiting for a shot. Usyk and Dubois meet, Joseph Parker, Ajit Kabayel. There's all sorts of heavyweight. Oh! What about that from Fabio Wardley? And it just takes one shot. That is unbelievable. Fabio Wardley losing virtually every single round, and he fights a jackhammer. Oh my word!
And again, for the Daniel fight, I think it's going to be a very similar moment in terms of just one punch knockout, him down, him out. If you blink, you would have missed it.
Daniel Dubois just lost it, completely snapped at the press conference and shoved Wardley right in front of everyone. And boxing pros are absolutely destroying him for it, calling it reckless and unprofessional.
Another one on your record.
Yeah, it's called Don't Blink for a reason.
Don't blink, we won't. 95% knockout ratio apiece, Fabio. Do you flatten Daniel Dubois and put a serious dent in his career?
Look, I flatten Daniel, clean him out, wipe him out, leave him there. I know Don's saying, I dare you to step to the ring and walk into the middle of the ring and have it out with him. Don, I don't need daring at all. I'll do it on my own.
Here's the kicker. Wardley didn't even flinch. Stone-cold reaction while Wardley is losing his mind. That's not the look of a guy who's mentally ready for elite-level boxing. That's panic mode.
Mindset, Dom recognises that it's not about the physicalities with Daniel Dubois. Never has been. You know, he's a big, strong guy, and like if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Dom will be.
Even veteran promoter Frank Warren called it ridiculous. When your own promoter is slamming you publicly, that's a massive red flag. Boxing insiders are saying this isn't toughness, it's a complete lack of discipline.
When it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big hard hitter, and Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker, you've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweights. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt, but somebody like me who's got a granite chin.
But wait, it gets worse. Wardley fired back with ice in his veins. Says he respects those who respect him, but Dubois crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. The psychological warfare just shifted completely.
Jesus Christ, man. That's just sensational. Honestly, that is just brutality at its best. I have picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked it against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. And look, if it does happen, credit to both. Credit to Dubois. To do Usyk, Miller, Hrgovic, AJ, Usyk, Wardley is better than any run minus Usyk in the heavyweight division. And, by the way, Parker was supposed to be squeezed in.
Dave Coldwell broke it down perfectly. Once you put hands on someone's face at a press conference, it stops being mind games. It becomes something way more dangerous. And that changes everything heading into fight night.
Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right. And that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now, he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right? And messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately, Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now, he would have improved, and a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab, and if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title.
Don Charles shut down all the drama noise. Says talk means nothing now. Reminds everyone that Dubois has only lost to one man twice, Usyk, and destroyed everyone else. For him, this is about proving it when the lights are brightest.
The best competitor out there I can find who's available, who wants to scrap and get it on.
All your fights, bar one, all your wins bar one has been by knockout. That's kind of what you do, right? It's written on the tin, as they say. You expect to knock out Daniel Dubois. I mean, we've seen you go points, the draw with Fraser Clark, you can go deep in fights, but you expect to knock this man out.
Yeah, look, I've done it before. In terms of going the distance, it's something I know I've got in the locker, it's something I know I can do, but also, like you say, as a proven record, I knock people out. And whether that be first, second, third round, or 10, 11, 12, I carry that power all the way through. I carry that heart, determination, and game all the way through. Every minute of every round, I'm in the fight. There's not a second of the fight where you think I'm down.
Dubois walked into fight week claiming he's coming to take Wardley's unbeaten record. Says he wants to be the first man to break through and hand out that first defeat. But after that press conference meltdown, does he have the mental edge?
Champion, you obviously have a say in this fight as well. Why did you want to go straight into this one after a defeat? Most people have an easier one after a defeat, just to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. You've gone straight into what many consider the #2 heavyweight in the world. Why have you gone straight there?
I think it's perfect for me. This fight, you know, you ain't a southpaw or anything like that. This is the domestic scrap I need. This is, you know, juicy for me. You know, this is proper boxing now. Back at home.
I'm coming out southpaw, so he's right.
Wardley responded with pure killer instinct. Says a knockout is inevitable, just a question of timing. That level of certainty is terrifying. Like the ending is already written in his mind and he's just waiting to execute it.
I smile when I say that, where for me it's quite scary. Do you accept that this is going to be one of those painful fights?
Yeah, I think that's a given. Whether it be him, Joseph Parker, AJ Fury, Usyk, whatever. At this level of the game, there's no easy rides no more. There's no comfy cruise through the win and have it nice and easy. Like, it's gonna be a scrap. And especially with the way we two go at it, yeah, there's gonna be a few cuts, a bit of blood, and all the rest to go with it.
You liking this?
Blood sport, yeah. I love it.
Why? Why do you love that danger to it?
Nah, this is you need to take chances if you want to be great. If you want to be great and do something, you know, to go down in history for, you need to take chances and risks, and this is what we are. It's what we live.
Spencer Oliver nailed the real issue. Says Dubois has all the physical tools, but it comes down to mindset under pressure. If his self-belief locks in, he's extremely dangerous. But what happens when things get ugly? Carl Frock raised serious doubts. Wonders what happens when Dubois gets pushed into deep waters. Says there are still unanswered questions about his consistency at the highest level when real pressure hits. Both fighters admit this is going to be brutal from the opening bell. Cuts, blood, chaos expected. They're embracing the violence because they know legacy requires risk. Neither man is backing down from war. So there you have it. Dubois cracked under press conference pressure while Wardley stayed ice cold. This isn't just about power anymore. It's about who can handle the mental warfare when everything's on the line. After seeing that meltdown, I'm questioning if Dubois has already lost the psychological battle before they even step in the ring. Who do you think broke first? And can Dubois recover mentally after showing those cracks? Drop your prediction in the comments. Smash that like button if this breakdown opened your eyes. And subscribe because this heavyweight division is about to explode.